game, but now it is easier for arbiter. Just start the clock. Let's have a look. This is still the old game. Okay, they started the new game with a couple of seconds they had left. Okay, we don't see from here the clock, and that will be extremely important. Schwartzman is now trying to hinder the development 14-19. There were a few moves that Guntis couldn't play 14-19. Now it is well possible, but it's the question, will Guntis do it? Schwartzman is still playing very, very active. He's trying to win as more as possible champs, and actually 2 times he succeeded already in this with this idea. So the idea is sure not bad and working. Guntis is very active player, by the way, and for him it is more often he is being in the position of attacking side. Therefore, for him to be pushed into defense is also not a pleasure. So therefore, it's important for Schwartzman not to have one unlucky opening where he will become the passive side. So as long as he is standing better and he is attacking, it's okay. But I think with those beginning, when he missed 2 winning chances, 1 winning and 1 winning chance, it is already for him very dangerous. It is all the law of sport. If you are not scoring, then your opponent scores. And it's not only in football, and it's not only in drafts. It's almost in all sport you have the same situation. That's something what Schwartzman now has. He missed the great scoring chance in 2 first games, and actually there is already now the situation where his opponent could think about the possibility to use this sport law and to score self. Now Guntis surprised me and everybody with his gambit. That's quite nice. You need some time to understand what was the idea, because after the gambit he is only winning the piece back, and Schwartzman will keep a piece on 15, which is still not breaking through, but having the chance to come there once. Schwartzman going slow, he is not forcing the breakthrough. You see the piece on 15, it is still potentially the piece which can come to the king. Now Schwartzman is thinking maybe there is even some tactical possibility. He has a combination. Schwartzman had a winning combination, I think. Yes, sure, he had a winning combination with 24-19. But Guntis is very inventive in his defending, but I think he's losing again. I mean, he lose now. He got losing position. Will Schwartzman again miss the win, or now it will be now? Schwartzman can play to 49, who is also winning. He's checking now. It is still end of the game again. No, but now it's very, very hard. I think it's only for computer possible now to evaluate what the game is, but there is still a chance for Guntis. There is still a chance. Harder that they are almost the king, and if they reach the king line, then white will win, and it's also happened. Yes, Guntis surrendered. Yes, but that was enormous exciting, and now it's big disappointing for Guntis, because if he would manage to play draw also in this game, also in the third game. We are back again, and we are starting now the second match from the men final Super Blitz in the program of Draughts in 2013 Sport Accord World Mind Games. Alexander Schwartzman, you see him, is playing in the final against Guntis VALNERIS. Alexander Schwartzman won the first match, and he's now leading. That means that if he will win one more match, he will be also the winner of the tournament. While Guntis has first to win and to bring the game back to 1-1, then to try to win the whole match. So it's not everything is lost still for Guntis, but of course it is quite difficult. He has to find a way to beat Schwartzman, especially because the first match was clearly in advantage of Schwartzman. He missed completely winning position in the first game. After that he was very near by the winning in the second game, and in the third he won finally. So I don't think so that Guntis is feeling now quite well about how the match was going, and need to bring something in his game so that he will not he will get some chances also for the counterplay. 5 minutes again. The both players get in this so-called Georgiev Lemon tie break. Both players are getting 5 minutes, and this 5 minutes will stay until we have the winner of this tie break. That means that players, even if they will make one or more draws, they will never get additional regular time. They will only get 2 seconds per each move they make. Guntis saw, of course, and realized that one of the problem of him in the first 3 games, or in the first tie break, was that he constantly was behind in the development. He had some less attempts, and Schwartzman, due to that, got advantage. So I think maybe the conclusion number 1 that Guntis made from his lost match, that he shouldn't allow it again, and trying to get some temps. Therefore you see that he changing now more often than he did in the first match. First of all, trying not to let Schwartzman to win temps. You see that he's trying now to go only forward, and if he change like now 32-28 he did to win some territory. So this game will be, I think, a little bit different than the 3 first games we had. It doesn't mean that the idea of Guntis how to build up his match will directly result in success. Not win, or he would lose the first match, then it would be very hard for him to come back. But because he won, it gives him not only advantage in the match, simply 1-0, but it brings him also in again, I will repeat it, in the winning mood. The situation is now what we often have here, with the piece on 15 as defining how the game is going. Now white has some combination. They could give 2 pieces majority, then 1 more, and in international drafts there is so-called majority rule. If you have the choice between taking more or less pieces, so in this case 3 or 4, you are obliged to take more, in this case 4. So in this combination, if white would take it, of course white didn't take it. After the combination they were obliged to take 4 instead of 3, and the position of white would be bad. So now we have a classic again. It's of course not for the first time during our competitions, and not even during this game. And now the move 23-29, which Schwartzman is making, is actually the standard maneuver. It has even the name of Pierre Gestem. Pierre Gestem, by the way, it's nice to. We are here on the Mind Sport games, where the games where all mind games are competing together. So it is somehow symbolic that we see here this nice move of 23-29 with the name of Pierre Gestem, who was actually world champion in drafts and world champion in bridge and French champion in chess. So maybe one of the most universal mind sporter of all time, and the move he invented ever in the drafts game. These 2 moves, 23-29 and 80-23, helped to black to close the classic position, to win some extra space. Guntis chose for 48-42. Okay, you have to do something. Now it is already Schwartzman time to find a good way. Probably after 8-12 Schwartzman Guntis would play directly 28-22. Therefore Schwartzman chose 21-26. Have to do something. He chose to wait 1 move, standing in center, but there is no freedom. Schwartzman is playing in 6-11 indeed. So again 27-22 directly loose. White will have now to give somewhere a piece and to hope that one piece behind he has any chances. So maybe 39-34. No, he is giving piece here. No, it doesn't look good. There is some idea from Guntis. If Schwartzman take directly 21-12, and Guntis can play 28-22 with some threat, but even their position is lost. I think that Schwartzman will not give his advantage away. Guntis does absolutely his best now, but yes, what I said, it looks like the Gestem. The move of Gestem, 23-20N, Pierre Gestem, if I say it correctly. The move of a great mind sporter will be decisive in this match. Schwartzman has more than 2 minutes, Guntis less than half minutes, but while during the Super Blitz the time is almost the most important, now it is the case where the position is important. Schwartzman is playing 8-12, after that 12-18, and it is end of the game. Yes. Guntis congratulated Schwartzman. Alexander Schwartzman is the winner of the men Super Blitz tournament.